lifestyle. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. recteq lifestyle.
What's up, recteq family? Watch this whole video and see if you can spot Rex. If you do, put in the comments section the timestamp that you see him and your favorite dish of the day, and you may win something.
It is now time for our main event of the evening. Making his way to the grill, weighing in at 255 pounds, from Richmond, Virginia, Big John Punnell. And his tag team partners. Introducing first, from Aiken, South Carolina, weighing in at well over 400 pounds of solid muscle, Chef Greg Muller. Next, from Harlem, Georgia, weighing in at a clean 210 pounds, Jody Flanagan. And finally, from Augusta, Georgia, weighing in at 160 3/4 pounds, Mr. Bang for your buck, Ray Carnes.
Let's go!
Funday Friday.
Yeah!
Episode
100!
Let's get it going, boys.
Yes, yeah.
100.
Yeah. So I'm
It's
talking
probably
about.
the best beginning of any Funday Friday I've seen.
I'm
The
telling
walk-ins,
I'm telling you, we killed it.
You know, Ray was looking sharp.
You got some third-degree burns.
That's okay though. You
It was
know,
a machine gun.
it's just the hair. You know,
I love it.
Yeah, man.
it was fun. It was fun, but wow, 100 episodes.
It's flown by.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it today. How you know, episode 1 really, you know, seemed like yesterday.
I know it.
And if you guys were lucky enough to catch the episodes before that, before they were even Funday Friday, those were even amazing as well. Jordan, when is that blog going up?
That'll be up sometime today.
Sometime today, I will be reminiscing of the top 10 Funday Friday moments.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I couldn't put them in order, but we did get the top 10 Funday Fridays. I wrote them down. We also narrowed down a couple of other awards.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah, right. And we reminisced a little bit.
Hey, if you want to see something really fun, when this is all over today, go back and watch, if you have the time, the first Funday Friday on YouTube, and just see how far we've come and how much it's changed. It's pretty neat. I watched it a few months ago. It was really neat to watch.
Yeah, I
Cool.
still remember that. You did your burger.
TCB.
TCB, taking care of business.
That's right.
Elvis.
Yeah. And
You know,
did-
you're
you
ending
did
Elvis today.
The Vortex.
That's right.
And we did one other one.
Yeah, that mushroom
burgers.
Swiss burger was absolutely amazing. But we really do appreciate everybody that has ever watched a Funday Friday episode and shared. Of course, that would help us out tremendously. If you hit that share button right now, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. This is the 100th episode.
Crazy.
We've got everybody
I'm telling
here.
you.
We're just missing a fat Stevie.
Yeah.
A fat Stevie. He's
Yeah.
he's at the beach this week, so little Stevie
Yep.
is not here with us.
Yep.
But we wish he could be here. He's here in spirit.
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He
And
is.
by the way, on the shares today, we're having a contest, so you're
Oh!
going to be in there.
Jumping the gun!
I'll let you.
No, you're good. Tell them all about it, Ray.
Okay, we're giving away a WyldSide today, so
Whoa.
everybody shares these videos. You're entered to win a WyldSide.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're $17.98 free shipping to your door at recteqgrills.com. But That's a $1,800 prize we're giving away today for free for the 100th episode. All you got to do is share these videos today for our 100th episode.
And we'll ship
Boom.
that free to the lower 48.
Free to the lower 48, you're in it.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, I'm fired up. We've got the pool going. We're going to get a little wet today, a little moist. I mean, our meats that are on the grill.
That's right.
But let's go right to it. Greg, what are we going to do now?
So we're going to, I guess we got to go right for a bang with the WyldSide. We'll do kind of our favorite recipes. Ray is going to do a WyldSide prime rib. We're going to get it tied up. We're going to do kind of everyone's favorite recipes today. It's going to be fun.
cool.
So let's
I
go
love
ahead
doing
and,
a prime rib, so
do it.
let's go get this herb butter going.
After you boys.
All right, man.
Woo! Funday Friday! Woo!
Insane.
Guys, don't forget this entire 100th episode will be uploaded onto YouTube. And again, you can win yourself a recteq prize pack just by watching this video on YouTube. Watch the whole entire thing. It tells you how you can win that. Last week's winner, week 99, was Mr. Brandon McDonald. Congratulations, Brandon.
Yeah, buddy.
We want you to email Madeline, that's Madeline, M-A-D-E-L-I-N-E at recteqgirls.com. You give her an email and she will hook you up with a prize pack of what do we used to call it?
Epic proportions.
Epic proportions, but unmeasurable value. You can't put a price tag on this prize pack that we're going to send you. You just absolutely can't. Just absolutely can't.
Speak
Congratulations, Brandon. Watch us on YouTube, guys. And if you're watching us on YouTube right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you never know. But we have an 18-pound USDA prime rib.
Oh,
That's right.
snap.
So I got 2 sticks of softened butter. We're going to make an herb butter. We're going to put we've got some fresh rosemary and thyme here, and some basil as well.
And some sage.
Oh, and some sage.
Yep.
And we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of each and put it in here with this herb butter.
What's your favorite herb, Ray?
Rosemary.
Rosemary?
I love making rosemary potatoes, and man, I tell you a great recipe. Cut up some potatoes, put some olive oil and fresh rosemary on them, and go 425 until they're tender, and it's a great side. So we're gonna also save a little bit of this herb we're making a side herb butter to baste it as we're cooking. So put some your fresh herbs in there. We're gonna take some fresh garlic paste here. We're gonna put about a tablespoon.
Oh, yeah, I love that
We're all about
garlic
convenience
butter.
with that garlic in a tube.
That's right. You could chop it fresh, but in that tube, it's really fresh. It's
You
a
can
good
cheat,
product.
baby. It's
That's
okay.
it.
Use
That's
your
it. Keep
hands
it
here because
simple.
I'm about to rub this all over this prime rib when Greg is Chef
man.
Greg's done tying it.
And we're going to tie it up, and that way it stays nice and centered on the spit. A lot of times if it flops around, it'll kind of hold it all together. And I double up my string because I want to put some tension on here. And doubling it up, it's not going to break on me. So I just flip it over, then I turn the knot, and that way it won't slip out. And then just do a little circle knot over the top.
And I want to put about a tablespoon of our Greek in there as well. Oh, go ahead and
Shout out
open
Colton
that.
Carnes.
Tablespoon of our Greek. And we're just going to mix this up. If you haven't tried our seasonings yet, I mean, they're incredible. If you get this sauce and spice bundle at recteqgrills.com, you are hooked for life.
And so we don't waste any, we're
It's
going to go ahead and
life-changing.
we'll spit the prime rib, and that way we can anchor it, and alternate, you can just slather it on.
That's right.
So when you're setting your spit on the WyldSide, make sure it's centered. So the meat isn't going to be even all over. So make sure you're going to try to get it as centered as possible, and that'll make your life definitely easier. And obviously you'll notice some of the forks here are different sizes. So these short forks, I'm going to kind of go over the top, and the longer ones I'm going to go right in the side of the meat.
And guys, it's so important when you're putting your meat on this spit to do it as evenly as possible. If you have any flopping, that's what the included weights are for. There are 3 weights that are included with every WyldSide purchase.
Like it?
And once we,
A little higher.
once Chef Greg gets this as center, the spit rod as center as possible inside this piece of meat, you know, we're going to do a flop test, as we like to say, and then we'll determine whether or not we're going to need to put one of those weights on there.
So
But
that
that's really
looks-
important.
If you look pretty good, kind of roll it around, I think that one might look pretty good. I think we're going to be good with that one. So we'll go ahead and take our second fork here. And then one thing you'll notice too is I've got a wrench handy, pliers, and I'm going to go ahead and torque that down.
That's a good chef tip.
These are clean pliers, and again, as this metal heats up, it's going to expand a little bit, so really get it on there good.
Wait till you see how we're gonna brush and baste this.
It's gonna be
thing.
fantastic.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
they're
pretty
absolutely
cool.
You want to go to
love it, man.
town and I'll flip the
Yeah,
rod
let's
for
do
you?
this.
So this is a prime piece of meat, right, Chef Greg?
Yeah, this is USDA Prime. This is going to be the highest grade that the USDA certifies. Lots of good internal marbling and fat. And this is going to be a ridiculously tasty piece of meat. And the beauty of cooking it over open wood is it's going to get great flavor and color to it. And it's going to get nice and charred, but the inside is going to be just super.
I want to get in all these nooks and crannies here.
Yep. And this is a boneless prime rib. If it had bones on it, they'd be laying right here. You can cook one with the bone on it. It's fine, but we're living our recteq lifestyle without it.
Man, while they're lathering their meat, man,
I think that
I'm
looks
telling
good.
you, there's been a lot of great dad jokes told
right.
over the Funday Fridays. I believe week 7 or week 9 was one of the first dad jokes ever. But Chef John, you've got a dad joke for us.
I do,
right?
for the special occasion. you know?
Right, absolutely.
Okay, so here we go. How do you double your money?
Holy moly, man! I would love to know. How do you double your money?
You fold it in half.
Oh, hey
Hey,
now! Knocking them dead.
telling ya.
Nice one.
That's a good one, Chad.
That's
I
a
like
classic, classic dad joke.
We're going to go ahead and put this on the
head
wild
to-
side.
Yeah, let's go.
And any extra butter in the bowl, we're going to put it in a small cast
got
iron
this.
pan and we're going to baste that.
And this little cast iron is amazing. Get you some for the wild
So we got a
side.
stick of butter in here, and we used the leftover butter from the herb butter we just made. We're going to keep this on the wild side for basting.
Man, that looks good. And again, this is the WyldSide RTA 850. This is our Argentina style grill. You can see here, we've got some lump charcoal. You can run lump, you can run briquette, you can run hardwood in this bad boy. It's got a stainless steel firebox there. It is absolutely amazing. Chef Greg's got it on the rotisserie motor that comes standard with each WyldSide.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to double check our weights here. I know I'm going to have to put a weight on it because this is a pretty big piece of meat. So I'm going to go ahead and take our medium weight. This is going to be a 7.7 ounce weight. And it should flop here in just a second, which is completely cool. I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here. And
You can see how
offset
Chef Greg is going to tighten that weight onto that rod, and he's going to get it in one specific spot. That way the weight actually
the beauty of it-
swings with the meat.
Absolutely. So the heaviest part of the meat, you want that weight on the opposite. So what we're also going to do is we're probably going to cook this right about, if I had to guess, probably right about there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take some rosemary.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
And we're going to
Oh,
season
yeah.
our
We've
meat.
also got these rod hangers here that you could possibly use, Chef, and Ray too.
So we're just going to go ahead and tie these up. And this is going to baste
Oh my God.
our
That
meat.
is ingenious.
Just like that.
My brain is exploding right now.
And we'll leave it a little slack there as we raise and lower our prime rib. But it's like we're taking the ribeye here, the prime rib, to a urban butter car wash. So Lulu's ain't got nothing on this.
This is freaking awesome, man. Again, we're running that lump charcoal in there. We got some pretty large lumps pieces in there. I believe it's white oak or post oak that we're running in. And we've also got our Vari-Speed fan that comes standard. Chef Greg has actually got it on the lowest of low right now.
Yeah, once you get your fire built, I mean, that fan is great for getting the temps really, really high and burning really clean. But we're going to let this go for probably 2.5 hours. And like I said, this is just going to be in the car wash for a little
I
while.
know, it looks awesome. That is ingenious, guys.
Yeah, absolutely ingenious.
And you could use any kind of charcoal in here. It doesn't have to be lump wood. You could use
Yeah, you
regular
can use your
wood.
favorite wood. You can do hickory, you can do apple, you can do cherry. We want something a little bit kind of abrasive in flavor, and that oak is really going to give us great flavor. You notice the coals are kind of towards the front third of the grill.
And you would probably consider this a medium-sized fire?
Yep, this is going to be an indirect heat there, and this is going to be a medium-sized fire. And like I said, this will go about 2 hours. We're looking for an internal of right around 125, 120 degrees. We'll let it rest, and then
Show
we'll be
from
good.
the back here, this
good.
rosemary basting it.
And one thing to keep in mind, that rod, that spit rod, will also cook that meat from the inside out and really give consistent heat throughout that cook.
It looks beautiful.
So it is going to be amazing. And again, you look at that prime rib, it's not flopping, it's not sliding. That WyldSide rotisserie is built to last. We actually put a 30-pound pig on this a couple Funday Fridays ago.
That's
So that
perfect.
was one of my favorite Funday Friday moments.
Yeah. Oh, we got old David Wright in here, warehouse manager.
Hey,
Just
you
saying
go.
hello. Thanks for showing up, David. About how far is this piece of meat away from the fire right
We're
now,
probably
Chef
about
Greg?
18 inches away from the fire, but it's also in front of the grill. So what's going to great is the beauty of this 304 stainless steel cooking chamber. It's going to reflect all of that heat and all of that great flavor in and around and up from that prime rib.
Very
so this
cool.
is going to be indirect, and you might see some flare-ups and stuff. Hey, but that's cool because that's flavor.
So this is about 18 inches off of a medium-sized fire. This is how large of a piece of meat? One more time, Chef.
This is
18
18 and a half pounds.
Okay, all
So
right.
it's enough for me and John.
Okay. And about, if you were to guess right now, how long do you think this is going to take?
Anywhere between 120 and 140 minutes, so a little over 2 hours.
A little over 2 hours. We're looking for an internal temperature. You said 135?
125.
Yeah, about
135?
125, 128. And the beauty of these racks too is, guys, you can put a cast iron pan and cook up here as well. So just because you have the rotisserie working on this side, doesn't mean you can't grill and cook on the front of the grill. So you talk about appetizers. Think of all the amazing things you can cook up front here.
Yeah, or burgers or dogs. If you had kids in the pool right now and
Absolutely.
you wanted to throw some hot dogs down, you could throw some hot dogs on there and cook,
You sure
cook
could.
lunch for the kids
You
while you're waiting
You
for
get them
dinner.
skewers, and they could be like the, at camping. Just take a grate off, and they can cook it right there like that. It's amazing.
right.
But like I said, this is going to be in the rosemary car wash for about 2 hours.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So this is our 100th episode of Funday Friday. So far, we've got a prime rib on. Here a little bit later, we're going to be doing some pork belly burnt ends.
Yeah, man.
Chef Greg's going to be teaching us how to do that. I've also got some beef ribs already on. We'll do some beef ribs a little bit later. And then Chef John is going to hit us with some salmon and shrimp. It's going to be a great episode. It's the first day of summer. It's also Arizona Day, National Arizona Day.
Hey,
So
congratulations,
hello
Arizona.
and congratulations to the state of Arizona. You guys leave us a comment in the comment section if you're from Arizona.
Later, we're going to have somebody ride the bull.
No, I'm about to ride the bull right now. So they're going to have to watch us on Twitter because we're going to go live on Twitter when we go off of the air here. Don't forget, we've got a moderator out there answering all of your questions. We encourage your questions. And again, don't forget, the big man here, he's giving away a WyldSide today. You have to share every video of Funday Friday and tag your friends.
That's it.
That's how you do it. And congratulations to our Father's Day winner. I will get you the name of that person and we'll congratulate them.
Julianne, I believe.
Yeah, it was
I
Julianne.
can't remember the last name.
We'll
Could
we'll
be. We'll
preliminarily
double check.
say it's
Well,
Julianne
congrats.
Watson, but congratulations. Thank you so much. That was such a great campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Man, it was all over the internet. You guys did a great job. We love you. Thank you so much. This 100 episode
Crazy.
of Funday Friday. We got more coming up. Don't forget, we'll be going live. Set your notifications. That way, you know when we go live. I'm going to do. Nope. Not yet. Not yet. We'll catch you later. We'll see you at the recteq, everybody.
They're both on.
Man, that thing looks crazy right now. Here, you got a little bit too much chest hair showing off, David.
I'm the warehouse guy.
Take it to the meat car wash.
That's cool.
It's self-basting right now, guys. It's self-basting.
Crazy. Episode 100, buddy.
Woo! Man, we better dive right into it because that last episode, that last segment, man, it ran long.
Did it?
But boy, that prime rib looked amazing.
It's
so worth
smelling
it.
good, though.
So
It's smelling good.
worth it. So
And that was
worth
your
it.
pick as your favorite thing to cook, right, Ray?
Favorite thing, man. That's what they want. Opening day of hunting season every year. They want a big prime rib.
Nice.
Okay.
And Thanksgiving and Christmas.
They pound me with the prime ribs.
Now, what's your favorite side dish to pair with that prime rib?
I like doing Brussels sprouts is one of my favorites.
Oh,
I love asparagus, and I like those rosemary potatoes I told you about. You
Yeah.
can't go wrong with a good prime rib and some a good starch like potato on the
Yeah.
side. But I love doing Brussels sprouts on the recteq, just putting them in a pan, putting some smoke on them, put some white wine, some butter, and some seasoning, and that's
Man.
good too. Cooking them till they're tender.
That is two great recipes that Ray Carnes, co-founder, has already given us. If you missed last segment, he was talking about his rosemary potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Those things sounded
I'm
amazing.
trying those things.
Yeah. And then if you also missed the first segment, you missed an amazing walk-up video. But you also missed that Ray announced that we're giving away a WyldSide.
What?
That's
What?
right. That
Crazy.
thing that's cooking the prime rib right
what I'm
now.
talking about.
We're giving away one of those in celebration of the 100th episode of Funday Friday.
What do they have to do to compete or in that giveaway?
Tag some friends.
Great question, John. Hit us
Funny
with it,
you should
Ray.
ask. Tag your friends and share these videos today.
Absolutely.
And you are
absolutely.
entered to win a 1798 free shipping, WyldSide. Get in touch with that primal instinct to
that's what
build
I'm talking about.
fire.
I just want to make fire. I'm not a pyromaniac by any means, but I just want to make fire.
Fire.
But my favorite thing to make are going to be these beef plate ribs. You're not going to be able to probably find these at your local grocery store. You are going to have to specialty order these unless you've got a great local grocery store.
Or butcher.
Or butcher, absolutely. We got these from the New York Butcher Shop. So thank you so much to Jack if you're in the Augusta area. Jack has always helped us out
Yeah, he's a good guy.
on Funday Fridays. And he's actually got 2 of the original RT680s still out front of his business.
Do you know somebody stole food, his briskets off his grill one
A
night?
hot
Yes,
brisket.
Yeah, we had to figure out how to lock the grill up.
The grill is locked now.
Yeah, thanks to East Georgia Metals, they actually hooked him up with some great locks. So they've got locks for the recteq now.
That's
so
loaded.
Where
Steal
do
somebody's
you
brisket.
find them at, Jody? Where would you find the New York Butcher Shop at?
The New York Butcher Shop is in Surrey Center here in Augusta, Georgia, the middle level. And then you guys can find East Georgia Metals at eastgametals.com, I believe, on the
Excellent.
internet.
Excellent.
But again, my favorite thing are these beef plate ribs. I've already taken off most of the membrane here, but we just want to make sure, just like pork ribs, that you want to get your membrane off. Over the years, man, we did a lot of ribs. We did a lot of ribs on Funday Friday. But just to tease, the
You need another
new.
napkin?
Oh no, I'm gonna just open this one.
My favorite rib recipe that you do is going to be the 1-hour Asian ribs.
Oh man, those
yeah.
things
I
are
mean,
amazing.
If you think you can't do ribs in under an hour, check it out. Cut the St. Louis ribs into individual bones, 400 degrees. Can we get it for you?
Yeah, please.
400 degrees for 1 hour.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah, and I just happened to just be experimenting with the Bullseye one night, and
A little more?
yes, please. I just wanted ribs really fast, and I was like, wow, how come I've never seen anybody cut them up before?
Genius
but
idea,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
So when I'm home alone, I like to use Ben's heifer dust, but I'll also mix it with that Boar's Night Out White Lightning. Shout out to Boar's Night Out. They used a lot of our equipment from Memphis in May, and they showed off that WyldSide. But yeah, I like to also hit it with a little bit of that Boar's Night Out. We actually don't have any here, but that's fine. So, came in this morning. I woke Ray up, unfortunately. The alarm went off. Whole big rigmarole, but I got ribs on already.
What temperature?
So I've been doing them at 250. A lot of people on the internet like to do them at 225. Again, I'm a lazy cook. I want to eat earlier. I'm a fat kid. I want them to finish a little bit faster, so I'm a 250 kind of guy. So let's go over here to the bull. Look at that beautiful stance. Man, if you missed Thursday product spotlight, Ray Carnes broke this bad boy down for you. He made me want to buy one, and I've already got one. So you hit me with that lid real quick?
Yeah, man.
guys?
But Jody, if you go on at 250 versus 225, that higher temperature is going to render out more of that fat, and beef ribs are inherently fattier than pork.
Yeah.
So that higher temp will kind of make them a little easier to eat.
Jody,
those
great
look
guys.
so
Yeah, they look
good,
absolutely
bro.
amazing. They've got a great smell. It's that luscious, beefy deliciousness smell that you're used to with like a brisket and or those pork ribs. But we just cook them pretty much like a brisket, except we don't wrap them. That's the easiest way to do it. But that is one of my favorite things. Even those beef short ribs, man, do you remember the Giggle Ball episode
Giggle
on
Ball
YouTube?
episode, yeah.
But that's not on Funday Friday, but that's a YouTube thing. If you guys
We were
missed
going
it,
for Ossobuco,
Ossobuco.
and we had some oxtail that didn't really have any meat on it, and it ended up horrible. And we decided to have some fun with it and share the video anyways.
It's still up there on YouTube?
We were bouncing them around like giggle balls, and we called them giggle balls anyway.
I thought they were delicious.
Yeah. Well, no, the sauce there was going to be with it was delicious, but the giggle balls not so much.
Let's go over here, Chef Greg. What we got going on now? Pork belly burn ends?
When we come back, we'll do pork belly burn ends. So
Okay,
we've
very
got
cool.
we can give you a tease on the Stampede, but we're going to cut up some fresh pork belly, season it with the Roscarusi's honey rib rub. We'll go 250 for about 3 hours, and then we're going to make a lingonberry sauce.
Lingonberry?
Yeah.
We're going overseas with this one. We're going to do a sweet. It's like a mountain cranberry.
Mountain
stuff.
cranberry.
Mountain
Is that like a
cranberry.
mountain
Oh, yeah,
oyster?
yeah.
It's like a mountain oyster.
Yeah, not so much. Yeah, if you've ever been to IKEA and you've had the Swedish meatballs, you've had the lingonberry jam on the side, very similar. We're gonna do something
Did you say
different.
IKEA?
Yeah.
Man, we don't have one of them around here, boys.
Oh, like the car.
No, like IKEA, like the
Yeah,
store,
they-
like
they-
in Atlanta, Charlotte.
Ikea.
You know? The furnishing store.
Oh, okay.
Not IKEA, IKEA. Yeah.
Ah.
So you're going for an internal of like 200
Yeah, 200. I'm more of a poke test kind of guy.
when it goes in like butter?
When it goes in like butter, that's when you know it's done. You turn the grill off, you leave them in there, you come back in about 5-10 minutes, pull them off. Oh, Lord, they're like butter, man.
I'm amped.
And then if you put them on a sandwich, a lot of people don't even realize that they sleep on it.
Stop
you
it.
take those bones out, like the McRae sandwich.
Oh, the McRae. That was a good one,
That
too.
was a good one. That was a good one. That was
Instead of the McRib, the McRae.
Yeah.
Check that video out.
find
That was a
those
good
on
episode.
YouTube. Check them out.
Check them out.
Oh man, but again, we've had a lot of great dad jokes. I got another dad joke for you guys. So this was actually the first dad joke that was told on Funday Friday. What does a rooster kiss his girlfriend with?
What does a rooster kiss his girlfriend with, Jody?
His pecker.
Ah,
It's a dad joke.
good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good one.
That was
It's pretty
good. That
good.
was good.
You should have seen Ray's reaction. If you do go to like week 7 or week 9 on YouTube, and you'll see Ray's reaction to that joke. He loved it back then. Thank you guys so much. It's Funday Friday. It's the 100th episode, 100 straight episodes. Can you believe it? We just want to send a special thank you to everybody who's ever been on the show, who's ever worked with the show, who's ever helped out or liked or shared any of these. We really do appreciate it. We love you to death. And I want to send a special thank you to all the castings crew that we've had over the years. We wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys, so we love you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. When we come back, pork belly burn-ins. Those things are freaking delicious. We'll see you.
At the recteq.
That's right. Another peek. Get on in there, girls. Oh, Lord.
Those look ridiculous.
So
Dude.
ridiculous.
They're so big.
Almost squishy. Squishy.
Looking proper.
All right, turn around. Check out Greg's. Lingonberries.
I'm practicing.
What?
Well, I mean, you know, practice makes it perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh, MC Ray over
Oh, yeah,
here.
no,
I
he
didn't
was
know.
killing it on the mic earlier.
I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dropping some.
Do, do,
beats.
do, do, do. I can't.
Do.
The
The recteq lifestyle.
Man, we kill it every time we sing together, guys.
I know, man. We should
Good
form a
stuff.
group.
Woo!
We could call it recteq.
Or the Bulls.
The Bulls. I
Or
like that.
we can
BSers.
give everybody the horn.
Hey, be the BSers.
Am I right? No, the BSers.
BSers.
The
don't have a
the
mic.
little BSers.
The BSers. They heard
Hey.
you. They heard you.
We are going to go over to WyldSide, check the progress of that amazing prime rib going through the rosemary car wash.
Rosemary Car Wash.
Yeah,
Patent pending. Don't take that from us.
Don't do that.
you
No.
can try it. We suggest you try it. Come on over. Let's take a walk on
Let's do
WyldSide.
Let's take a walk on the wild side.
All right.
So they're already over here. They're checking out the wild side. Look at that beautiful car wash
Man,
of
it
rosemary.
looks so good.
Man, it's luscious. It's,
So-
it's
so-
moisturizing.
So you can baste this as you go. We got some herb butter here, and then this rosemary would just spread it for you.
Oh, man.
And we got some garlic herb butter. Just kind of spread it on top.
In the car
Looking
wash.
good. Hey, I need you guys to do me a huge
come on,
favor.
baby.
When this segment is over, if you could be kind enough to go to the recteq
recteq.
Yes.
850
WyldSide.
WyldSide
A850.
Owners of America, our WyldSide page, official recteq WyldSide page, and like that page. There's also an unofficial page, but we need some likes on our WyldSide page. If you'll follow that, we're going to be doing lots of cool things that you can see there and follow us. Lots of great recipes. So this guy's coming along nicely. We're going to go over, what are we doing next, Chef John? We're going to go see Chef Greg
That's
doing
right.
something.
I think he's got some, what has he got? Some burnt ends?
He's got some beautiful
Oh,
pork
come
belly
on.
burnt ends. He's going to show us from start to finish.
That-
He's also got two
The
steps.
master of the pork.
He's got 2 steps kicked off for us. So this is the beginning step.
Oh yeah.
Take it away, Chef Greg.
This is going to be a beautiful piece of pork belly. We
Jeez,
bought a whole
crackers.
belly this morning. It was about 12 pounds.
Okay, all right.
And, again, this would be super easy. If you were going to cure this and smoke this would be bacon.
This is pre-bacon.
Yes. This is what gets transformed into bacon. If you want to find
Okay.
a really good recipe for bacon, we've got a couple on the website. Fantastic. But I'm going to go ahead and just cube this up.
Oh man, just you make it uniform.
You got to make
About
it as
1 inch
pretty
by 1
as
inch?
possible.
cube.
Yep.
Hence the cube.
Okay, well, some people like 2 or 3 inches.
So if you're looking to
Bigger
make it
cubes.
easier to
Larger.
cut, put the meat in the freezer for about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so.
Man, that's a great chef
And that'll
tip.
crisp it up
Super
here nice and
great
easy.
chef trip.
So what we're going to do is we're going to cube these up, and then we're going to season these with the Rossaruski's honey rib rub.
Oh, yeah.
I remember one time trying to do the Rubik's Cube, and I think I passed out. I don't remember what happened, but I felt my mind explode.
Right?
And I woke up, and it wasn't fixed or anything. It was still all messed up. I thought when I woke up it would be fixed,
But not so
no,
much.
it was definitely
Not so much.
not completed.
Not completed.
Do you still have that Rubik's Cube, Jody?
I do. It's in my office.
I used to be able to do the Rubik's Cube. I forgot how.
All right, so I got a dad joke for you.
Oh, we got a dad joke.
And you know I tell horrible jokes, so this one is going to be in line with that.
Okay.
So what does Jack the Ripper and Winnie the Pooh have in common?
Oh Lord, this sounds like
This sounds bad.
yeah.
Their middle names.
Man.
That is
I
pretty
thought
bad.
it was
That's a
going
bad one.
downhill.
That's
I
a
thought
bad
we were
one.
going downhill with that
Go for
one.
it. You want to just hit me up pretty hard with the Rossaruskis? Now again, you want to go heavy on it, guys. This is the time you're going to get a lot of flavor in there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you probably want to add about a good, half a cup of rub in here.
You want these to have flavor. You want them to be over seasoned, right?
Oh yeah.
Chef Greg, where could someone go if they couldn't order this? If they don't have a meat purveyor, where would they go to find pork belly?
So I found this at Publix. So if you go to your local grocer, just ask the guy or a girl at the meat counter and tell them, hey, can I get a belly slab? I guarantee they'll have them for you. So what we're gonna do is we've got the grill set at 250 degrees, and we're gonna use
My
a grill
favorite
mat.
temperature. My favorite temperature is 250. David, what's your favorite temperature on the recteq?
Depends on the meat.
No,
Come
just
on
pick
now.
one.
Come on now.
It'd have to be 375.
375, right there in the
Chef
middle.
Greg, what's your favorite
Universal.
temperature?
Greg, what's your favorite temperature?
I'm a 275 kind of guy. in all honesty.
275. Ray, what's yours?
Generally, I like wide open. I'm doing most of my cooks are wide open.
Yeah.
And
Riot
it's-
mode.
Wide open,
That's what
man.
I'm talking. And my favorite number is 420. That's what I cook everything at.
Okay.
420.
All right, let's check these out.
Yes.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna
I
smoke these
like that sometimes too.
at 250 degrees for about 3 hours. And you can look, they're getting nice and squishy, and the color on those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these off.
What's the internal temperature of these pork bellies, Chef?
I don't care what the internal
Doing.
temp is. The color on those is exactly where I want.
Okay.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. All
So
right.
again, a lot of it is, you can cook with temp, but a lot of it is touch and feel and sight. These look dynamite.
Guys, don't be overwhelmed with this. You could do this at home. You could do the prime rib. You can do the beef
can do it all.
ribs. You can do all of this stuff at home using the recteq grills. It's literally set it and forget it. You set it at 250. The grill's going to hold 250 degrees for you because of that PID algorithm, that smart grill technology. It's not going to sleep on you. You can sleep while it's working. It's
Love
going to
that.
think on the fly, like Ray said yesterday. If it starts to rain, it's going to realize it's dropping in temperature, and it's going to counterbalance that, and it's going to maintain that temperature for you. It thinks on the fly. PID, what's it mean, Ray?
Perpetual integral derivative. Go to Wikipedia and read about it. It's basically, it's math, it's science.
It's science. It's science.
It's science.
That's my answer for everything.
Science.
Science.
All that stuff all in one.
All right,
So let's finish these.
so we
the
are
next
now
step.
at the point to where, all right, we've already put them on.
Yep.
Now we've got some great color. We're going to pull these bad boys off now.
They look great. They smell great.
It
but
does.
They're not tender. Okay.
They're
So
not tender, but
gonna
they
be a little
look good
tough.
right now.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit a little honey.
Would they be edible at this point?
You could eat them. Yeah, sure.
If you were going to throw it on a salad or something like that, would it be at the point to do something like that?
It's just a little chewy.
You
at
could.
this
It would
point.
just be a little,
yeah,
a little,
it would
a little
have
dense.
some. It would have some texture.
I mean,
as I like
those
to
are the kind of
say.
bacon bits I like on my salad.
Like
And
a
then
giggle ball.
we talked about earlier the lingonberries. So this is going to be
Wait a second. Dingle?
no lingonberries. So
Oh,
it'll be
okay.
a Swedish
Sorry.
mountain cranberry. So we'll just grab
Oh,
some of that jam.
yeah, yes, please. Grass.
About half a jar or what?
Yeah, you
No,
can-
let's put the whole thing in there.
whole thing in there.
Oh, okay.
We're living on
Love
life
them.
on the wild side right now.
You want me to get those
Loving
tongs? Grab the
lingonberries.
tongs
That'll
off
work.
the wild side. I'll get you some tongs.
All right, so we're just going to dress our pork belly in the honey and the sauce. right
Goodness
there.
gracious,
That's
it looks so good right now. And again, we're cooking at 250 degrees. We're doing these on the Stampede RT $5.90, available at recteqgrills.com.
Dynamite.
Guys, any and all of this stuff that you see can be available
Perfect.
at recteqgrills.com. Go check our website out. Make sure you follow us.
Look at this guy.
Thank you, sir. Make sure you follow us on YouTube and subscribe to YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube right now, you're doing exactly what we want you to do. So thank you.
Appreciate
Son
it.
of a gun.
Tell them to find that WyldSide page. The
Oh, yeah.
WyldSide RT 850 Owners of America. If
Yep.
you'll go like that page, that really helps us out. And tag and share a friend. You're entered to win.
That's an
a
extra
WyldSide.
entry.
That's
That's
an extra
the
entry.
second entry to the contest.
Gotta do it.
You have to go to the recteq WyldSide RT A850 of America's page. They are, look at them right now. They're accepting invitations as we
speak over here.
You don't have to go through the process. You don't have to answer questions.
Say
They
the pa-
are
say the
allowing
page
you right
exactly
in
how
that
it
group
appears.
right now.
Say it loud.
recteq Grills, WyldSide RTA 850, Owners of America.
Hey,
That's why I say
hey,
that.
look, we got Matt Lane, sales
There you
manager
go.
up in the house. He's one of my favorite.
Hey, do something funny.
Do something funny.
Time to peel the tops off.
Peel tops
All
off.
right, let's watch this go on
Top.
So again, we're gonna put these back in the grill. We're gonna wrap this up with aluminum foil, but first gonna put more honey rib rub on the top.
Woo,
This is
look at
gonna
that
go
honey
2
rib
more
rub.
hours until they're nice and tender. And
Oh, let me get those
no,
out.
you're good. We're gonna do a little swapperoo here. And now these are gonna be amazing. Nice and squishy, super sweet. We'll let these rest for a little bit, and these are gonna be our pork belly burn-ins. Crazy. You
want me
just
to take
smell how
some?
good that is.
Don't
I
doubt
mean,
it.
you'd burn your frenulum.
Yeah, we want to keep it going.
Yeah, show them with the tongs.
No.
Just look at this.
Nice and squishy, falling apart.
See us falling apart here?
Good stuff.
I want it to cool off, Greg.
All right, well, let's do one
It's
of these.
sage, bro.
Just put it right there. We'll cool it off a little bit. But you can see how nice and squishy these are, perfectly rendered, just falling apart.
Man, those things are sick looking, man.
It's hot.
Go.
Oh boy.
I just got one down. Not that bad.
I hadn't burned my mouth this week. I might as well. Oh Lord.
Hurt your mouth.
Funny.
Matt Lane, it's like hibachi.
Funny you asked how I hurt my mouth, Matt Lane.
That's on point.
That was delicious.
Yeah.
Killed it as
right.
usual.
Hot.
So
Man,
good.
this is absolutely delicious.
So like, share, tag your friends to be entered to win a WyldSide. Thanks for joining us. Next, we're coming back, and we are doing
Set your notifications. That's,
shrimp
the only
and
way for you to
swordfish.
know when we come back. Set your notifications.
and
That's right.
Chef John's going to tackle. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm doing some colossal shrimp and some swordfish. We're throwing it on the WyldSide, I think. It's going to be delicious.
We'll probably do the bullseye.
Bullseye. Well, we're going to mix it up. We're going to mix it up. You got to come back and see actually what we're going to do. So make sure you set your notifications and stay tuned.
Hey guys, we'll see
And
you.
hey, at Twitter.
Oh,
We're going live at
oh,
Twitter
that's
now.
right.
Don't
That's
forget.
right.
Don't
That's
forget.
right.
Jordan would have shat himself. Make sure you join us live on Twitter. We'll see you
At the recteq! Oh, really?
rosemary cock. That's okay. We can replace it.
I'm going to grab my
That
stuff.
thing's looking amazing. Oh, look at these beef ribs, Bo. God almighty. Look at him. Hurry. Hurry.
Oh, man, if he fell in.
Hey, everybody. Man, thank you guys so much for joining us for this 100th episode of Funday Friday. We're here with some of our best friends. We're making some of the best food today, and we're glad that you joined us. Guys, I want to let you know that future Funday Friday episodes are going to be, we're going to knock them out of the park. They're going to be a little bit different. There's going to be some guests. There's going to be some already recorded material, but don't worry. We're going to keep the integrity of Funday Friday as much as we can, but we do want to let you know that we will be changing it up a little bit. But right now, we're going to head on over. Chef John's going to make his favorite dish, some delicious swordfish and some colossal shrimp. Let's go over there.
Got it? Just so you can see, it's coming along nicely. Now let's go check out what Chef John's got going on, man.
What's up, everybody? So I have two different types of seafood today. I've got some awesome swordfish that we got from our local market, fresh market. Shout out to you guys. And we got some colossal shrimp. And with any nice seafood, I just like to keep it really simple. So I just go ahead and hit it with a little bit of oil, which is going to help it not to stick.
kind of oil is that, Chef John?
I have a little rosemary infused olive oil.
Man, Ray, you would love that oil.
Yeah.
you love
Yum,
rosemary.
yum. Get you some.
So I hit it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and rub one side down.
Oh man, I'd
We'll
like
give
to
a
be
flip.
that fish right now.
Yeah. And this would be the same thing as putting like mustard on like, you know, brisket.
It's like a little
or pork
binder.
butt. Yeah, a little binder. We're going to do the
Now,
other side.
besides, speaking of briskets, man, what's your favorite brisket binder, Chef Greg?
I'm a no binder kind of guy in the brisket. I might put a little injection over the top, but a lot of the thing when you have wet cured meat in cryovac, there's already enough moisture on the outside. That's going to act as your binder, and you're pretty much in good shape.
What about you, Ray? You don't like mustard.
I use my injection, what's left over, to kind of get it wet and then let it sweat in. I use 4 cups of water, 3 tablespoons of beef base, 1 packet of au jus gravy, and 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire. Mix that up, inject it with a little bit left over, wet it up, and then put my seasoning on it.
Jeez, you guys just got all of that just now.
You can't
what about
sleep
you,
on the
Dr.
actual
Rice?
gravy.
Man, brisket, I just trim it and season the hell out of it with honey rib and casanova.
There you go.
And that's all I do.
You know, I met a
But
guy.
normally I let Ray cook the brisket.
Talked to a guy the other day on the phone. He was calling up to the office, and he actually uses the packets that he gets in ramen noodles,
What?
It's a good one.
right?
Okay.
As his brisket seasoning.
We've
How
done
crazy
prime
is
rib
that?
with that with like beef base.
That's really
We,
salty.
Right?
We use the beef base as a binder. You could do it. We did brisket once with it as well. It was pretty good.
All right. So what I did was I just hit this with some of that Dirty Girl rub. It's my favorite thing to hit seafood with.
Oh, man.
I went pretty heavy on top of the swordfish with that, and then I came back over the top of that with a little bit of that Joe's rub. That stuff is great. And then with the shrimp, we're just going to do real simple. This Dirty Girl rub's much better than your traditional like Old Bay seasoning, Delaware Bay seasoning.
Very versatile.
Super
Absolutely.
versatile.
You can use crab boils with it, crab cakes, all
Yes,
sorts
sir.
of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that celery seed in there really comes out. It
pops.
gives it a great flavor.
It pops. And that's pretty much it. So we have our Bullseye cranked up. We're going to go ahead and throw this thing on the Bullseye.
Now, would you consider swordfish a sharp-tasting fish?
I don't consider it a sharp tasting fish there, Jody.
Okay, all right. So it's a little mild, a little
All right, so we
dull.
got this thing cranked all the way up. You can see I have my grill mat on there to make sure we don't have anything stick. And we're just going to go ahead and put this stuff straight on.
This is running at how many degrees?
I think we're at least at like 700 degrees on this thing.
Okay.
You get a lot of the temperature. It drops a little bit when you open this thing up, but it recovers so quick. It's going to make short work out of this seafood.
And you're using that cooking mat available at recteqgrills.com.
That's
man.
right.
That's one of my favorite cooking accessories.
Mine too.
Besides the gloves are first place. The mat is definitely second place in my heart.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to roll this for probably about 6-7 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn it. We'll do 6-7 minutes on the other side, and it's going to be beautiful.
Now, is it safe to cook the cooking mat at this temperature?
Yes. Yes,
as long
it
as you
is.
don't have open flame,
That's
correct?
it. That is the key to the cooking mat. No open flame, but you can crank that thing up. I bet it can handle more than this.
Oh yeah, and it's dishwasher safe.
That's right.
Stick resistant.
easiest way to clean
Man, and again, if you watched any episode of Funday Friday that had the mat, I showed my love for it. I expressed my love for it. If you buy 2 or 3, we give you a deal on it. Visit recteqgrills.com. The mat will save your life.
Totally.
Meatloafs, vegetables, anything that you don't want to fall in between the grate, the mat is great for. Ray, what's your favorite thing to cook on the mat?
Asparagus. Because
Asparagus.
it falls through so easily when you're moving it around, so it keeps it from falling through the grates.
I love it.
Very
I love
cool.
it.
All right, guys. Well, what time are we at, Jordan? We only got about 4 minutes left. So I got another dad joke for everybody.
Yes. Ray, come on up
I
here.
got a good dad joke for you. Oh, crap. I forgot about it. Wait a second. Here we go. I
You
did
gotta
this on
check
purpose.
the
That's right.
dad joke library.
That's right. So what
Archives.
does Batman like in his drinks?
What does Batman like in his drinks, Jody?
Just ice. Like justice.
Just ice.
Huh?
That's good.
Hey, Batman. Yeah. Fights the Joker. You know, you remember Christian Bale? Okay, all right. Wham, wham. All right, great. It's time to go to the pool? No, not really. All right. But yeah, when we come back, make sure you set your notifications. We'll be back.
contest?
Yep, we'll be back in just a little bit. We go live. When we go off the air here, we'll go live on Twitter. We'll show Chef John's finished swordfish as well as shrimp.
That's
but
right.
don't forget, we've got the giveaway contest. Ray's giving away a WyldSide
Yeah, he is.
RT A850. The only way for you to win that, there's 2 ways. You can share this, all of these Funday Friday videos, like them, and then tag your friends in them. The second thing that you have to do is go to the recteq WyldSide RT A850 of America's page. That's a group on Facebook, and join that group. They are accepting applications live right now. So if you join, you will get an immediate acceptance letter into that exclusive group of people on Facebook.
And have a chance to win a WyldSide.
Well,
right?
of course.
There you go.
But if you win the WyldSide, it's still even better just being part of that group.
True.
Man, that's just a cool group to be part of. Ray's in there.
Yep.
I'm in there. Everybody sitting here at the round table's in there. So.
That's right, and we're all getting ready to cook up crazy stuff on it. So you're gonna want to stay tuned to what we do.
I mean, we got rosemary car washes going on. For
Rosemary
God's
car
sakes.
wash.
For God's sakes. All right, guys, thank you so much. It's our 100th episode of Funday Friday. When we come back,
What are we tasting?
we're
Are we
tasting.
tasting?
It's our 5th. All right, very good.
Do it.
Oh, there's a big announcement coming, Jordan says. All right, guys, we'll see you.
At the recteq!
What?
Huge. Huge. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Up on the balloons.
Oh, you want to go down there?
Ray
Take
wants to go down
lifestyle.
there. Recteq lifestyle. Set it and forget it. Live your life the way you like. It's recteq lifestyle.
Got a theme
Ooh.
song.
Ba-da-na-na.
There you go,
We got a
country.
freaking theme song.
Ba-da-na-na.
No other Facebook live videos have a theme song.
We had a walk-up intro music,
Yes.
right?
Theme song.
Theme song.
I mean,
Killing it.
100 episodes.
Killing it.
100 episodes. And you guys were lucky enough to hang out.
Which is a good point. We're changing it up a little bit.
That's right, absolutely.
It's going to
So
get bigger and better and different.
Our new Funday Fridays are going to be more professional looking. They're going to be bigger and better. So look out for that that change here. But we're going to stay true to our Funday Friday roots. Don't you worry. But we do want to send a special thank you to everyone out there that has ever liked, shared, watched, or done anything to a Funday Friday video. We really do appreciate it. It means the world to us. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Man, that's the recteq.
Oh, we already
lifestyle.
got it.
Oh yeah, no, we're good. Oh, there we go. Recovery.
Breezy.
Just like we always do.
Always.
We got the
been
best fans in the world.
Absolutely.
Best fans in the I mean,
They're
thanks a
fam-
million.
they're
Thank
family.
you. It's family. It's the recteq family.
Yeah, they're not fans, they're family. We really do appreciate it, guys. You do mean the world to us. But make sure you like, share, and comment on this video too. You could win a WyldSide RT A850.
That's right.
Thanks to the big man himself, Ray Carnes. Ray, how can they win a WyldSide?
They have to tag some friends, share all these videos today, and also you can get an entry by liking our WyldSide RT850 Owners of America page. And we have people on Facebook right now that will accept your, if you'll
Immediately.
join, they'll immediately accept you. We're looking to build that page, and we're going to be doing a lot of new exciting recipes on the WyldSide. It's just a fun grill. Sometimes you like to see the fire and see stuff cooking, and it's almost like pay-per-view, man. It's that primal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you get Bill Wyco could tell you he watches that thing with his wife. He said they sit out there and enjoy it in the evenings and like watching the food.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a lot of fun.
mesmerizing.
It's mesmerizing, man.
Speaking of WyldSide, do we want to go get that prime rib off of there?
Yeah, let's get this prime rib, man. Come check this
Let's
thing
do
out.
it.
So Chef Greg, while we're walking over there, give us the time and temp on this bad boy.
All right, so we started with a medium-sized fire. We were about 18 inches off the coals. We let this go for about 2 3/4 hours. Look at that fat just bubbling, rendering out. We're looking for an internal about 125 degrees. No, we're good because we're just going to lift it up. Go to the board underneath. Man, let me turn that motor off.
I
All
got
of those components in that smoke box there going to be made out of
There we go.
304 stainless steel.
And that's
It's
it
not going
right
to
here,
work for us.
man.
Talk about a crust.
18-pound prime rib.
It's got
Chow,
that warming
please.
box.
We're gonna make a little
It's got
board
that,
sauce with this.
very speed fan. The 2 outlets on the back, you can plug in an additional rotisserie as well as your fire starter if you wanted to. We like to plug in an extra pellet grill to that extra socket.
So I'm all about the pliers. Stuff's gonna be hot.
And again, how big was this?
It's 18 pounds.
18 pounds. This thing was bad. Oh man, Prime. Greg tied it up. He balanced it.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, the rest of this herb butter. We're just going to pour this right on the board, and with the juices from this prime rib, it's going to make a board sauce right here that we can dip in.
And that's all the butter and herbs and delicious stuff. So we're going to let this rest for just a couple minutes. I'm going to pull the twine off, and I think Jody's going to show us some of the beef ribs.
Yeah, man. Again, I got here about 8 o'clock this morning. Put the beef ribs on the Bull RT 700. About 250 degrees. Man, and these things are looking awesome. We use the meat probe to monitor the temperature.
Jody.
They still have a little bit of they look squishy, but they don't look as done as maybe I'd like them. So I might end up putting these back in, but that middle one looks pretty good. But this bull kept 250 the whole time using the PID.
That's cool.
Smart grill technology algorithm. Man, if you want to wow your friends, guys, go get some beef plate ribs.
Yeah.
And treat them just like family. These things look absolutely amazing. Chef John, give us a recap of what you had going on today. What was your favorite dish?
We had swordfish and colossal shrimp. Just seasoned them up with some Dirty Girl. We did some Joe's espresso rub. Cooked it off on the Bullseye. Real high temperature. It was like 650. I think we grilled it off on. Used the grill mat. It's my favorite cooking tool.
Yeah, man.
No stick on that. Came right off. Beautiful.
Man, that's awesome.
Looks good.
And then Chef Greg, you had those
Yeah, the pork belly burn ends. We just
burn-ins.
cubed that pork belly up with some Rossaruskis. We let it go for right about 3 hours at 250 degrees. Then we wrapped them up in an aluminum pan with some lingonberry jam. So it's going to be that Swedish
lingonberry
cranberry, that mountain cranberry, with a little bit of honey. Let that go for about 2 hours until they were nice and squishy, and then put them back on the mat for just about 20 minutes or so until they're nice and tack and nice and sticky. But let's go ahead and cut into this prime rib.
Ooh. Man, that prime rib looks amazing. We shot for an internal temperature of about 125, right, Chef?
Yep, about 125 degrees. Let it rest, and ideally you want to let it rest a little bit longer, but we're living the recteq lifestyle. That's how we're going to do it. And Ray dumped all that herb butter on that board. That's going to mix with all the fat and juices. Talk about making a sandwich. This is what you do. You grab a Hawaiian roll, open it up, you stick it in there, okay? And you grab some of your beef.
Oh, snap.
And
You
then
can
you do
smell
this.
all that roast right
Yeah.
here. Oh my
Bring it
gosh.
right here, Jody, one time.
Oh my
I'll swing it,
gosh.
Hold on, let me get you another piece.
Jody.
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta get a
Here
glove.
you go,
Let me
John.
get-
Go on in there. Oh, yeah.
There you go, John.
Open another one, Jordan.
Oh, man.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Jordan.
And then what herb mix?
So that
did
was
we use?
thyme,
Thyme
rosemary, and sage. So
Cheers,
you
everybody.
didn't wait, David. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Happy 100th
Happy
episode.
100.
Woo!
Man, that's good.
Hey, look at this shot right here.
Yeah.
Ray, I see why they make you cook this all the time. This is delicious.
Yeah. Do it at the deer camp all day, every day, baby. Right? And then you can also go ahead and slice a lot of this, keep it for the next day. Man, this thing is amazing.
So good.
Breakfast the next day.
Slice steaks out of it. If the steaks are a little bit too rare for you, you could go throw them back on the grill real
We'll
quick.
do that. We'll take it on the rare side in case there's somebody who wants a little more. They'll hit it a minute or, on each side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the recteq.
Man, and again,
I've
you
also
use-
taken it the next day when we have leftover, shaved it thin like this, and put it in a pan of au jus.
Oh, yeah.
Just to reheat it.
Yeah.
And then you have make French dip sandwiches. Put it on bread with some cheese. Put it on the
Dynamite.
700.
Wow.
Melt the cheese and then dip your sandwich in au jus.
That's the way to go.
And you can literally use briquettes, lump. You can use hardwoods in this grill. I mean, you can literally use anything to start a fire, and you'll be able to cook on the WyldSide. fulfill that primal urge to make fire.
Yeah.
I just want to.
There's no rules with the wild side. There's no rules.
That's
Do
right.
what you want. Live on the wild side. Go crazy. Go
Yeah.
rogue. I mean, there's hardly.
There's nothing beats the pellet grill as far as convenience and ease of use
Totally.
and versatility. There's no question about it. But it has been a ball every now and then to get that primal urge to see some fire and see some food cooking. We've had a ball with it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
There's no question. Let's see these beef ribs, man.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
cut
man.
into one of these big guys.
This gorgeous knife here. We're going to the little guy. Show you guys. Get over here for country.
Uh-oh.
Man, these things look really, really good.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Jody.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Y'all check that out.
Just
Jody, you need to squeeze that a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That's just like Mom used to make right there, Jody.
They are a little juicy
Oh
now.
goodness.
Luscious. They got a beautiful
Juicy.
smoke ring here. And these were cooked at 250 degrees. It's not even 225. We weren't even at 200 or 180 degrees. That was 250 degrees using the ultimate blend pellet, red oak, white oak, hickory mixed. It's the perfect combination of those three woods to give you that amazing flavor. Man, it's awesome. But I'll get everybody one of these. Man. Now, Chef Greg, give us a recap of those burnt ends one more time.
All right, so we took
because I know we have a lot of people out there that
Asking about 'em?
absolutely fall in love with
So
those
grab
things.
a whole slab of pork belly, cube it up, hit it with some honey rib rub, put it on the smoker on a grill mat, 250 degrees for about 3 hours. Put them in a foil pan. We used a whole jar of lingonberry jam, so it's going to be like a Swedish mountain cranberry, if you will. About 2 more hours so they're nice and squishy. Took them out, put them in a grill mat again for about 30 minutes until they are just amazing. I'll grab a small one
Man.
here, just this one here. But
And
so
all
nice
these
sticky and squishy.
All of these recipes are going to be available at recteqgrills.com. We're not going to leave you hanging, anybody. Man, it has been an absolute pleasure cooking with each and every one of you. Again, we want to thank a lot of people. Matt Lane, sales manager, he helped us out on a lot of episodes. He really brought the flavor, as they say.
Yes.
We want to thank him. Thank you so much, Mr. Matt
Matt
Lane.
Acosta.
Matthew Acosta, he was one of the first crew members. Trey Enfinger, Ashley Brown, a couple of our camera holders back in the day. And then,
In the comments.
oh yeah, absolutely. Working on the comments. Any and everybody that's out there. Diamond Dave Gangle, Rosie Panconi.
There you go.
That was the name that stuck out to me. recteq Kathy's out there. Bill Taylor, Bill Foster, Boomer Sooner, Jeff and Julie
Wyko.
Stout, Bill Wyko, Steve
David Fields is always
Brands,
out there watching.
David
we
Fields.
I know we're missing
David's
people.
brother, his dad, all of my
Right
parents.
clan.
AB's mom is always out there. We really do appreciate it. It means the world to us. I can't believe we're celebrating 100 straight episodes.
That's so awesome.
But again, don't forget.
We're about to tell them how they can win a 700 also.
What?
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 Wait a second.
It's coming in a
Whoa,
700. I got my mic off, so I'm talking loud. I don't want anybody tuning out yet.
All right. Well,
A little early on that one, right?
Hey,
They
love
come
it.
in.
I'm
hopefully
telling
he
you.
got that approved by the sales manager, but that's okay. But again, I've got another dad joke to close this out. What? No, I mean that's fine. No, that's
course you
okay.
do.
No. I
Well,
mean,
also,
Please.
weren't you going to say something about your favorite memory?
Oh yeah.
Funday Friday.
Man,
I mean,
God.
come on, dude.
I'm telling you, when we first started, it was just Ray, Stevie, and then I came on a little later, and then somehow, some way, we were able to talk Ray into getting 2 chefs to help us out, and I was able to miss a few episodes of Funday Friday, and you guys always picked up the slack.
Got it, buddy.
You guys
Love
are
it.
awesome. We love you.
We love you, buddy.
David Wright was always there. Matt, of course. You guys
sat on
always
the couch.
picked up the
I
slack.
sat on the couch with
And-
Matt Lane one time.
That's
We had our own session.
Oh man.
Funday Friday.
Ray had a goatee back in the day before we called it Funday Friday. Stevie was skinny.
Oh, Skinny Stevie. Skinny Stevie.
He's been living too much of the red
We were
tape.
all a little skinnier back
Sitting
then.
on that one all I don't like that, Steve.
Sorry, T-Rex.
But yeah, I mean, if I'm going to close it out, kind of, I'd like to ask you guys, what's the best day to eat bacon?
What is the best day to eat bacon, Jody?
Friday. Am I right? Am I right. We did the best one first, so yeah, you're right. But again, let's do a little recap. Chef Greg, one more time for those people that are just now
All right, so
joining
we
us.
set up the WyldSide with a medium fire. We had that prime rib about 18 inches away from the fire. Ray made an herb butter. He made that butter from scratch. Are you kidding me? He took some whipped cream and churned it himself. It was fantastic. We put some fresh rosemary, sage, thyme, and garlic. Slathered it all over that prime rib. Within about 2 3/4 hours, we looked for an internal about 125 degrees. Let it rest. It was amazing. We poured that butter all over the board. Jody crushed those beef ribs.
Man, look at these
And
things.
they look so good.
Look at these things.
Plenty of meat on those bones.
Again, these were beef plate ribs.
Yep.
You can't just find these at your local store. You're going to have to ask for these. You're going to have to order these. But they're absolutely amazing. They're absolutely worth it. You know, if you're wanting to wow or impress your friends, this is one way to do it right when they get here. David, right? What did you say right when you got here? Where's the beef ribs? You can smell them.
And
you
they're
know-
easier to cook than the brisket because
Exactly.
there's no trimming. You don't have to worry about slicing it. Your guys are used to cooking baby back ribs and St. Louis ribs, cut it right down the bone. Beef ribs are no different, but so much easier to cook than a brisket. If you want that really rich, delicate flavor, man, just crush
Jody,
some plate ribs.
where did you get these from again? These beef ribs?
Again, these we got these from our local butcher, New York Butcher Shop, Jack. He's the owner there. It's out in Surrey Center, the middle level of Surrey Center, second level. We really do appreciate it. We also got a lot of stuff from the Cow Steaks, Cow Cattle Company, cowsteaks.com. We really do appreciate you helping us out. We got some tri-tip. Any and all beef that's usually featured here is from cowsteaks.com, so check those guys out. Tell them recteq Grill sent you. We've got some tri-tips, some ribeyes. Ray wanted to cook a ribeye on the WyldSide here soon. We've also got some of those sausages.
Yep,
Those things
fresh
are absolutely
sausages.
amazing.
Yep, no doubt.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it going. Make sure that you follow us on all social media and set your notifications because we got a lot of stuff behind the scenes going on today. We're having a lot of fun. And don't forget, you can win a WyldSide RT A850 just by sharing any and all of these videos, tagging any and all of your friends in the comments section. And then Ray, you said something earlier.
Yeah, he did.
About
Yeah.
we might also be doing something else.
Is it time?
It's time.
All right. Well, it's time for you too.
Well,
Jody's got to ride the bull.
It's bull time.
Jody's got to ride the bull.
I mean, ride the bull. Is this
All
like
right,
riding
let's
the
do
dragon?
this.
Hey, Ray, you got to come this way, buddy.
Oh, that way?
You got to go this way.
Why?
I don't know, because he's pointing this way. When people back there point certain
I can't
directions,
believe that I'm going to do this. Hey, this is going to sell some grills.
Yeah!
that's a grill bod right there.
Yeah!
Look at that tattoo.